Hello, my name is Tarun Agarwal, and welcome to this brand new workshop, which is a 3 days workshop on how to use Zoom. Okay, so I'm going to assume that you are a beginner in Zoom. Okay, and I'm going to help you in next 3 days. I'm going to help you to start using this wonderful tool. See, this is one of the most essential tool. Okay, in all the professions. Okay, whether you are a consultant, teacher, okay, or a student. Okay, I mean there people this is Zoom is one of the most widely used tool for meetings purpose. Okay, and what I have realized is many people, they don't know how to use it properly. Okay, so hence just to fix this gap, this knowledge gap, I planned to do this 3 days workshop. Okay, so that I can help you to use Zoom, use all the important features of this wonderful tool. Okay, are you excited for this workshop? Just type excited in the chat box. So let me tell you what is there, what is coming up. Okay, so first of all the messages I can see here. Okay, Gurpreet Kaur is here. Good morning. Shalini is here. Good morning. Yes, welcome all. Right. So let's go ahead. So before I get started with this, let me first share with you what is there, what is coming up. First of all, do subscribe this YouTube channel. This is my channel called Technical Tarun, and on this channel I basically talk about all the tools. I give trainings about tools which I use myself for my business. Okay, I'm doing multiple online businesses and I'm using some world class quality tools. Zoom is one of them. Okay, and you can just check out all the other tutorials on my this channel. Okay, to subscribe it. I have other channels for different other businesses, but this is only for tools knowledge. This is super important. Okay, so do check it out. Right, subscribe it. Okay, just type subscribed once you are done. Right, now let's talk about what is coming up in next 3 days. So for next 3 days, I've planned to go live. Okay, I'm going to all these sessions are going to be approx 30 to 40 minutes, and I'm going to talk about day number 1 today. I'm going to talk about how to get started with Zoom. Okay, how to create your account, all these things, basics, also the basic settings once your account is created. Then how to schedule meetings in Zoom, and then how to schedule for the future, and then how to host new meetings. Okay, and then at the end we can have a short Q&A. You can ask your questions using the chat box, and I will highlight your comments, and I will pick your comments and will answer those questions. Okay, day number 2 would be in continuation with this, and in day number 2 I'm going to talk about how to record meetings. There are so many people who don't know how to record their meetings, how to share screen, how to, there are multiple presenter settings, like how to keep your participants muted, how to control their camera and mic, all these things. So tomorrow we are going to discuss this, and also I'm going to tell you about how to go live on YouTube and Facebook from your Zoom account. Okay, when you're doing a meeting, how to go live on Zoom or Facebook, YouTube or Facebook, and then again we can have a Q&A tomorrow. Okay. Day number 3, we're going to discuss about some advanced settings of Zoom. Okay, whiteboard. What is whiteboard? There is a new feature. Okay, like breakout rooms. If you are doing a meeting of 50, 60, 100 people, a big room, then what you can do, you can actually you can actually create different rooms. Okay, and you can actually divide these into this entire audience into multiple groups. So how to use it, I'm going to discuss this on day number 3. And then also there is a new feature, new update, that is Zoom Clips. Okay, they have recently launched it. It is still in beta version. I'm going to give you a demo about this, and then at the end we are again going to do a Q&A on day number 3. Okay, so just I promise, if you promise me to attend all these 3 days, I'm putting my best effort to give you the best of the value. Okay, right, just I promise in the chat box. Right, thank you all. And I can see Mamta is also here. Good morning. Wonderful. So if you're watching this as a replay, also in that case also you have to interact with me using the comment box. Okay, using the chat box below. Okay, now, before I get started, with day number 1, okay, I just want to ask you a question, very interesting question, and that is this. Okay, do you want to make money on Zoom? Yes or no? Just I want to give you this very important update to all of you. That is, yes, you can make money on Zoom. Very few people know. I can see that there is a huge gap of knowledge where people are non-techie. Because they are non-techie, because of that, there's so much. They leave so much of money on table. Okay, so only by learning how to use this tool, you can actually make money. Okay, if you're interested to learn how to make money on Zoom, okay, I'm going to give you a short. Before I start this training, just let me give you some understanding about how you can do it. Okay, do you want to make money on Zoom? Question. Obviously you have answered yes. So the best way is build a profitable build a profitable one-to-one meeting funnel using Zoom. That is the best thing. Okay, what you can do, you can build a profitable one-to-one meeting funnel. Like if you are a consultant, if you are a coach, okay, if you are into a business where you are providing some consultancy, okay, maybe you are expert in graphic designing, maybe you are an advocate, okay, maybe you are a chartered accountant and you want to give a consultation to your, or maybe you're an astrologer, you want to give a consultation to your audience or to your customer, but for that you first want the other person to first pay. Okay, like let me give you a blueprint of what would be the one-to-one meeting funnel. This is a one-to-one meeting funnel. Okay, imagine that customer pays to you first. Okay, suppose if anybody wants to take a consultation from you, first customer pays to you using Razorpay or InstaMojo payment gateway, then customer, or maybe PayPal, right? Okay, if you are outside India watching me, then you can using PayPal also. Customer pays to you, number one. Number two step is, after the payment, automatically the customer receives an appointment setting up, an appointment page where the person can actually see the time slots when you are available. Okay, then third step is the customer can actually pick a particular time, okay, when based on your availability and his availability, he can pick up a time. Once he picks the availability and he fills up the form, then automatically the customer receives a meeting link, which is a Zoom meeting link, which is automatically sent to the customer's email address. Okay, and then finally you and your customer, you do a Zoom meeting. Okay, so imagine, do you want to learn how to create this paid one-to-one meeting funnel? Just type yes. Paid one-to-one meeting funnel. You receive the payment, customer books the appointment with you by selecting the time slots available. Okay, just like when you book an appointment with a doctor. Okay, let me give you a short, just see. This is how, just see this. Suppose if anybody wants to meet me, okay, or book a meeting with me, so this is the meeting link. They can see that availability. Okay, so do you want to learn how to set up this one-to-one meeting funnel? Customer pays to you, book a meeting with you, receives email with the Zoom link. You don't have to send them the Zoom link. Automatically the system will send a Zoom link to the customer and also to you, and finally you do meeting on Zoom, you and your customer, because now you have got the payment. Correct? So would you like to learn how to do this? Okay, it is very simple. I'm going to teach you, very simple. I'm going to teach you how to collect payment through Razorpay or InstaMojo, how to create a free Calendly account for appointment booking, how to set up your availability. Okay, maybe you are an astrologer and you are available only evening 6 to 9 p.m. and morning 10 to 12. Okay, then in that case you can set up your own availability and nobody can select time beyond this availability time. Okay, so how to set your availability, how to integrate Zoom with Calendly, which means if anybody books an appointment, automatically customer gets a Zoom link to join the meeting. Okay, how to redirect customer to book appointment after the payment, demo of Calendly mobile app, and also how to start your scheduled Zoom meeting. Okay, so I think this is very, very important. You need to learn this skill, and if you learn this entire skill, you will be able to anytime you will be able to do online teachings, online meetings, paid online meetings. Okay, so these are small things which you must learn. Okay, so these are the things I'm going to cover, and this is basically, for this there is no need of any paid tool. You can continue using free Calendly account, free Zoom account, and still you can make money on Zoom like this. Okay, no need to create any landing pages, no need to be super techy. Very simple. If you learn how to use Zoom in these 3 days workshop, you can actually start doing your own paid one-to-one meeting consultations, right? So finally, do you want to learn how to build a profitable one-to-one meeting funnel using Zoom? If your answer is yes, just see profitable one-to-one meeting funnel using Zoom. If the answer is yes, so you can grab access of my mini course. Okay, you can grab access of a mini course. This is not a full flash course with community. No, it is a mini course, and you can get instant access. Okay, and this is the value of this entire course, where you are going to learn all these things. Okay, these 7 points, you're going to learn all these things. This is exclusive training. It is value to 999 with a lifetime access, but only because you are into this workshop, I'm going to give you access at just rupees 197. Okay, only rupees 197. Okay, so just imagine, you can invest only rupees 197, less than a cost of a pizza, even garlic bread. Okay, even a coffee, and you can learn this very, very important skill, right? So if you want to go ahead and get access, I suggest you to go to this link, go to dnaclub.in and /MMO Zoom, make money on Zoom, MMO on Zoom. Okay, I'm giving this clickable link in this video description as well. You can click on that link and you can just pay rupees 197 and you will receive the link on your email ID. Okay, but right now, because today is day one, let me first tell you this course creation is still in process. Okay, so today is 17th of October when I'm live. This course will be available to you on 19th of October. Okay, so if you're watching this live, you can pay right now, and on 19th of October you will get the course. If you are watching this as a replay after 19th of October, no problem, just pay for it and instantly you are going to receive this mini course. Okay, is this clear to all of you, right? All right, so this was an important update I wanted to give to you, and now let's get started with this. Okay, yes, this is the link, and now let's get started with the training of the day. Okay, that is basics of Zoom, how to use this tool. Okay, let's go. So what should be your number one step if you are totally new to Zoom tool? Okay, so number one step for you should be, first of all, you should go to this website. Their website is zoom.us. It is not zoom.com, it is zoom.us. Go to this website. Okay, this is website of Zoom. Zoom is basically a tool which you can use to do meetings. Okay, online meetings. You can share your screen, you can turn on your camera, you can do unlimited meetings with multiple people, group meetings, one-to-one meetings you can do. Also, you can do webinars using Zoom. Okay, so I hope that you have attended some meetings, if not as a presenter, but as an attendee. I'm very much sure that everybody these days, they have Zoom app. Okay, and everybody has an experience of how to use this tool. But how to get started? If you want to become a consultant yourself, you want to use Zoom yourself as a presenter, then first of all, go to this website. Okay, your step number one should be go to resources. Okay, go to resources and click here on download center. Okay, click here on download center, because step number one should be to download Zoom app on your mobile phone. Or maybe if you're watching this on a laptop, then go to zoom.us/download, and from here you can download the Zoom app. Okay, which means first download it. Maybe you are using Windows or MacBook, you click here and you can download, and then you can install it in your laptop. Is this clear? Similarly, if you go to App Store or Google Store, you can first install Zoom app. Okay, so this is step number one. Step number two, let's understand the plans and pricing of Zoom. Okay, so this is plans and pricing based on India. Okay, this is Indian currency. If I switch this to monthly plan, so Zoom One. Okay, so there are multiple options here, but let's keep it very simple because it is a heavy website. Is so many things, but I'm going to only focus on main things which are must for you. Okay, so you can start with a free basic plan. Okay, just click on sign up, and if you start with a basic plan, you can do meetings, unlimited meetings. You can do with 100 attendees per meeting. But the limitation here is every meeting can have maximum. You can do one meeting for 40 minutes. So 40 minutes per meeting, okay, and 100 attendees per meeting. You can access whiteboard. What is whiteboard? We are going to discuss on day number 3, and notes. Okay, again, main thing is meetings, right? If you want to go ahead and have better plan, okay, for larger meetings, okay, for larger duration meetings, in that case you can go ahead with monthly plan for 1300 per month. This is without GST, and you can then again same 100 attendees per meeting, but now you can do meetings up to 30 hours per meeting. Okay, 30 hours per meeting, and you also get cloud storage for your recordings for 5 GB cloud storage also you get. Okay, so these are the things. And then accordingly, you can, based on your own business requirement, if you want 300 attendees, then you can go ahead with 1800 plan. Okay, this is meetings. Meetings is where people can see other people's also. All the attendees can see other attendees' photo, their video, how many people are attending. They can see the count of how many people are attending. So this is meeting mode. Now we have webinar mode as well. There are some influencers, there are some consultants, coaches who use webinar mode. In webinar mode, what happens? The attendees cannot see other attendees count, how many people are watching this webinar. They cannot interact with other people. Okay, they can only interact with the through the chat option, they can only interact with everybody and only the host. Okay, so if I click on build monthly, so you can see Zoom webinar mode is 7,000 rupees per month. Okay, 7,000 rupees per month with 100 plus interactive panelists. Okay, for larger webinars. So which means this is a webinar mode. So you can just check it out. So if you just want to do meetings, or especially one-to-one meetings, or one-to-many group meetings, I suggest you to start with Zoom 1 and go with the basic plan first, and then accordingly you can upgrade to the this monthly plan, 1,300 per month. Okay. What I have observed is if you create a new Zoom account, okay, and if you open Zoom app on your mobile phone, and if you go to this payment plan on your Zoom app on your mobile phone, I've seen that sometimes they give offer as well. Okay, sometimes they give offer of 449 per month, 449 rupees per month. So you can check out what is the latest offer from Zoom, and but the basic plan which they show on their website is 1,300 per month. This one Pro. But just see if you can get some discount on your mobile app. Just see, okay, on your mobile Zoom mobile app, correct? Okay, so this is the first thing. First, you need to install Zoom app, then check out the pricing, start with free plan, and then you need to sign up. Okay, then you need to create your own account on Zoom. So just fill up this information. Simple, fill up this information, and your birth year, name, all this, whatever it asks you, just fill it up. Okay, now I'm assuming that you have created your account. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to sign in using my own Zoom account. Okay, let me sign in using my own Zoom account. So for this, I will click here on sign in. And this is my email ID and password. Okay, suppose this is my account. I just sign in using my account. So once you sign in using your account, now let me show you step by step what you need to do. Okay, because there are so many things you can see, left side, right side, top, bottom. Okay, there are so many things. So let's keep it very simple. Okay, so number one step, what you need to do is you need to check out these settings. Okay, you can scroll down, you can check out all these settings. Now let's consider the very basic settings in your account. Okay, so first of all, go to profile. So what you can do is go to profile and you can edit your name. Okay, here the name which is going to be displayed in every meeting. Okay, then you can also change your photo. You can also update your photo here. Okay, and this is not required phone and all these things, but yes, you can set up your time zone. Okay, by default, when you create your account, it asks you country. It automatically takes your country time zone. Okay, date format, if in case you want a particular date format. Okay, all these things, and all these things keep all these things as it is. Okay, as it is. Okay, so these are some basic settings. Now if I go to settings here, okay, go to settings. So from here you can see there are multiple setting options. Okay, one is general settings. Okay, general, right? Another is meeting. Meeting means when you do Zoom meeting. Okay, so what are the options which are enabled or disabled for you. Okay, so you can enable and disable some options from here. Like example, if you want to enable waiting room. So when a participant join a meeting, okay, when a participant join the meeting and you are the admin, so if you enable waiting room, so you will see, okay, this person is waiting. If you accept, only then that person is going to enter the meeting. So you can enable or disable it. Okay, meeting passcode. Okay, enable or disable it. Personal meeting ID. Okay, so personal meeting ID is automatically created. So personal meeting ID, do you want a passcode, yes or no? So just keep all these settings as it is. There is no need to change these things. I'm going to tell you what are the important settings which you need to update. Okay, so keep all these things as it is, no problem. Okay, so this is another thing. If waiting room is enabled, phone only. If waiting room is enabled, that's fine. Okay. Schedule meeting. So if you have scheduled meeting for future, okay, so start meeting with the host video on. So if in case if you have scheduled a meeting, when you start a meeting, do you want to by default keep your camera on? So you can say yes or no. Okay, participant video. When a participant joins a meeting, do you want by default their video to be on or off? So you can keep it off. Okay, so by default it is off. Allow participant to join before host. So this is where you want people to, suppose you are doing a group meeting. Suppose, especially in my case, I am into network marketing business. So in my case, I schedule a meeting every day at 10 p.m. Okay, which is a meeting room which is always open. So I have enabled this setting. Yes. So which means even while I am not available in the meeting, still people can join in. They can use my Zoom room. Okay. So participant can join. I can also handle this. Okay. Participant can join 5 minutes before the time. Okay. So I can change these settings as well. Okay. Anytime, 5 minutes before the time. So I can select any time. So they can join anytime in this case. Okay. So so these settings you can do on meeting by meeting. Okay. Meeting level, right? So if I go down, okay, keep all these things as it is. Okay. So watermark it, fine. Mute all participants. So mute all participants when they join a meeting. So let's keep it enabled. So when they join, when anybody joins the meeting, sometimes you see in a group meeting, somebody joins and instantly you will see so much of noise. Okay, their background noise. So just keep everybody on mute when they join the meeting. Okay, fine. So let's go down. Now here's an option: meeting chat. Allow meetings participants to send chat messages. Oh, yes, by default, participants can chat with no one, host or co-host, everyone or anyone and anyone directly. So just select everyone here. Okay, allow users to save chats. So they can save the chat as well. Okay, and then this is okay. So let's keep all the settings as it is. New meeting chat experience. Allow participants to delete chat messages in the meeting. Fine. Keep it as it is. Chat during the meeting chat. Okay, direct messages. Allow meeting participants to send direct message to other participants. Yes or no. Now suppose if you want to control this, like you want other people not to interact with each other, so in that case you can select this, which means the participants cannot message each other directly. Okay, there is no personal messages, so you can enable or disable it. Sound notification when somebody joins or leaves. So by default it should be disabled, else you will be disturbed. Okay. Announce now in number of participants. Okay, fine, leave it as it is. Okay. Send files via meeting chat. So if you want to send, okay, some file, suppose maybe PDF file or some other file or some photo during in the chat itself, so you can enable it or disable it. Okay, so if you have enabled it, there will be an option to send a file. Only allow specific file types or maximum file size, so you can enable it. Okay, I mean how much would be the size of the file and what type of file can be sent. So this also you can control. Okay, fine. So yeah, co-host, it is an important setting. Okay, which means like you are a host and you want to enable a co-host, which means during the meeting, if you have got multiple people in the meetings and you want to assign a particular person from the meeting as a co-host will have the same kind of control as the host, which means you are the host and suppose you are the trainer and you have a certain team member who you want that team member to control the chats and everything. Okay, in that case you can actually assign a particular person as a co-host. So this is important, you can keep it enabled. Okay, so meeting polls and quizzes. So if you during the meeting, if you want to do some polls, so this option also should be enabled. Okay, so allow host to create advanced polls and quizzes. Yes. Allow alternate host to edit. Yes. Required answers to be anonymous. No. Okay. Allow host to create breakout rooms. Yes. Okay. So let's keep it as it is. Now let's go ahead. Meeting survey. Okay. Show raised hand in toolbar. Yes. Okay. So if anybody raise hand, if you're interacting with other people, you're asking how many of you want this training. Okay. Just raise your hand. So there is an option to raise hand and it will be displayed there. Okay. Yeah, so this also should be disabled. Zoom windows. So when you are sharing your screen, the Zoom tool option, I mean the tools and the Zoom related toolbar, okay, should not be displayed on the screen. Only the screen should be displayed, correct? So hence you should disable it. Fine. So when you are sharing your screen, now let's watch this out. This is important. When you share your screen on Zoom, allow host and participant to share their screen. Okay, yes. How many participants can share at the same time? One participant at the same time. Okay. Who can share? Only host or all the participant? So you can select only host here, host only. And then during the meeting, you can give other people option to share the screen. Only the host and co-host can share the screen in this case. Okay. Who can start sharing when someone sharing is someone else is sharing. Okay, so only the host can do this. So these options you can select. Okay, let's click on save. Disable desktop screen sharing for meetings you host. Disable desktop sharing. Okay, so this should be disabled. Disable again. This keep it as it is. Annotation. So during the meeting, if you want to write on this screen, so that is known as annotation. So keep it enabled. Right, and only the user who is sharing the screen can annotate, can only write on the screen. Okay, so whiteboard is keep it as it is, as it is, as it is. Okay, let's go down. So meeting reaction, you can enable these emojis, all the emojis or some selected emojis. Fine. Okay, allow remove participants to rejoin. So which means, suppose if somebody is spamming other people and disturbing other people during the meeting, and you have removed that person from the meeting, that person cannot join back. But if you want the other person to join back, rejoin, in that case you have to enable it. By default it is disabled. It should be disabled. Okay. Show invitee list in the participant panel. Okay, fine. Allow users to change their names. Yes, let them change their name. Sometimes people join and their by default name is iPhone or Samsung. Okay, their mobile phone. Okay, so they can change their name. Rename themselves. Yes. Allow host or co-host to rename participant in the waiting room. So you can enable it. Hide participant profile pictures in the meeting. So keep it disabled. Okay, breakout room enable. Okay, so you can enable it if you want to do group meetings and you want to use breakout room experience later on. So you can enable it. Okay, so which means when you open Zoom, okay, when you open Zoom, all these settings can be first set through your Zoom account by going to zoom.us, and from here if you want to do HD video. Yes, so sometimes we see the video quality is not good, so you need to enable this HD video quality from here. Okay, then virtual background is enabled. Fine. Identify guest participant in the meeting and webinar. That's fine. Keep it as it is. Okay, then yeah, so maybe when you open Zoom account, your own Zoom account, maybe you don't see option for live streaming of meetings. Okay, this is because you have not enabled this particular setting. This setting is by default disabled. So you have to enable this setting, only then you will find option to go live on Facebook or YouTube. Okay, so I have enabled this setting. Request permission to unmute. If you're doing a group meeting, you have muted everybody. So if anybody wants to unmute, first you have to give permission. Okay, so let's keep it disabled. Okay, so okay, fine. Let's go down. When a cloud is available, okay, that's fine. Okay, when attendees join the meeting, this is okay. When a meeting is cancelled, okay. So email notification. So email notification is when attendees join meeting before host, then they get a notification. Host get a notification. Okay, somebody has attended. Somebody is logged into the meeting. Okay, waiting for you. Okay, so all these options you can check out. These are not very important, but yes. Okay, got it. Now, once this is done, okay, so these are some basic settings. I literally want you, if you are setting up your Zoom account for the very first time, you should check out all these settings, because this is a one-time setting. You're not going to do this again and again. Once this is done, your next step should be, okay, so what we are going to cover next, okay, how to get started, basic settings I just told you by going to Zoom website. Next is how to schedule meetings. Okay, how to schedule meetings. So you can schedule meetings in two ways. Okay, number one is, as I told you, first of all, you need to install Zoom app. So if you have installed your Zoom app, it looks like this. You can see new meeting, join a meeting. If you only join other person's meeting, schedule and screen share. Okay, so ideally what you need to do, if this is your Zoom app, it is installed on your laptop. Okay, so you can click on here more and click on meetings. So you can see all the meetings if you have scheduled for the future, and also this is a personal meeting ID, which means by default Zoom gives you this personal meeting ID by default. You will only see this one if you have created a new account. So what you need to do, suppose you want to do a meeting. Okay, what you can do, you can just click here. This is your meeting link. You can share this meeting link with your customer, and that customer can click here and they can join the meeting. Okay, so this is a meeting ID. This is a passcode. Okay, so I will tell you how to host a meeting later on. But first of all, let's understand. Let's go through the basics of this app. Okay, so on this app you get home. Let's ignore mail, calendar, team chat. Let's ignore that. Meetings I just told you. If you want to create a new meeting, okay, if you want to schedule a new meeting, there are two options. Number one, you can schedule a meeting from here, okay, directly from the app, or else you can schedule a meeting from by going to zoom.us. You can go to meetings, okay, you can go to meetings, and from here you can click on, okay, it gives you an option to schedule a meeting. Click here on schedule a meeting, and from here you can schedule a proper, it gives you proper option about the meetings, okay, your meeting topic, okay, all these things. So let's check out the how to schedule a meeting through Zoom website, okay, zoom.us, correct. Now meeting topic, suppose webinar on Canva, or you can say, suppose I want to give a training on Canva, okay, Canva training for team, okay. Suppose this is the topic of my meeting. Now I can write a description or I can ignore it. When I'm going to plan this meeting, suppose I want to do this meeting on 19th at 8 p.m. So I can select a time like this. Duration of the meeting is maybe 1 hour, fine. So you're selecting 1 hour, but it does not mean that after 1 hour this meeting will be automatically closed. No, you can stretch it after 1 hour also, but it is just for the information to other people, like this is a duration of 1 hour only. Time zone you can select. Now attendees, okay, enable continuous meeting chat, that's fine, okay. Registration required, yes or no, okay. If you enable it, then they first have to register for it, okay. And this is a passcode, which is a meeting code, like suppose you select 1 2 3 4 5 just to keep it easy to remember. Waiting room, you want to enable waiting room or not, so you can disable it, because as an admin you have to admit everybody one by one, so it takes so much of time, so just keep it disabled, okay. Video by default, host and participant is off. They can switch on the video later on, but by default when they join it should be off, so fine, okay. Now clear. So this is a one-time meeting. If I want to do one-time meeting, this is a setting I need to do. If I want to do recurrent meeting, say for example I want to do this meeting every week, okay, weekly. Suppose I want to do this weekly, every Thursday or every Wednesday, like this I can select. So every Thursday it is, okay. And when this meeting is going to over, this meeting is going to over in, total 4 occurrence, okay. Suppose this is a 3 weeks workshop, so every Thursday for next 3 weeks this meeting is scheduled like this, okay. So you can do recurrent meeting like this. Is this clear to all of you? Now suppose if you want to do meeting with no fixed time, like in my case I'm into network marketing, I want to keep one single meeting ID so that my team members can just remember it, or they can just save it somewhere. I don't have to create meetings again and again. In that case you can select no fixed time. Select no fixed time in this case, okay, and you can meet anytime. This meeting ID will stay. This is a same meeting ID. You can ask your team members to save it, okay, and they can join this meeting again and again. So this is recurrent anytime, okay. So click on save. Now I have selected here enable registration, okay, recurrent meeting, okay. So if I just see, okay, this is a meeting ID now automatically created, right, and this is a meeting link. So if I copy this meeting link and if I share this here, if I open this here, okay, so it is taking me directly to the Zoom app, okay, to start the meeting, correct. So let me open this here, okay, again it will open the Zoom app only, correct, right. So is this clear? This is how you can schedule the meeting. Just type clear if it is clear to all of you, okay. So I suggest you to disable this registration if in case you want to do personal meeting with your team, okay, with your team. So you can disable this option, okay. Recurrent meeting it is not required, that is fine. And also if you click on option allow participant to join anytime, yes. Mute participant on entry, yes or no. Breakout room pre-assigned, okay. Automatically record the meeting, approve or disable. So you can, it is easy to understand settings, okay, right. So this is how you can schedule a meeting. It is clear to all of you? Just type clear if you are understanding this. I'm giving you this tutorial in very simple language. Yeah, this my entire channel, this channel is basically in English language, so not in Hindi, Okay, clear? Anita is saying great. So let's go ahead next. So you understood how to schedule a meeting through the website, but if you have a Zoom application installed, you can do the same from here as well. Can you see this Canva training is here? If I want to create another schedule training, I can click here and I can schedule the training like this. Same topic, recurrent or not, date and time, attendees, okay, and then passcode is required, waiting room is required, yes or no. So all the same kind of settings you can see from the app as well, Zoom app. Okay, so this is how you can create you can actually schedule a meeting for future. Okay, now let's go ahead. Now just think about, if you have any question, you can think about your question and you can ask your question at the end. Okay, now how to invite other people is, this is the link which you need to share. This is the link which you need to share to the other to your customer. If they click on this link, just copy it and you can share it. If they click on this link, they can directly join the meeting. They don't have to enter the passcode or meeting ID. Okay, this is a direct link to join the meeting. Clear to all of you? Okay, right. So just copy this and you can share this with your customer, this link. Now next is how to host a meeting, how to start a meeting. Now suppose this is your meeting. Okay, you schedule this meeting like this. Now suppose, example, in my case, like suppose this is a meeting. Okay, so if I want to start this meeting, I will click on start. Now as a presenter, I am sharing this, how to do it. Okay, I click on start and let me remove my video from here. Okay, so just see all the options available here. Can you see my name here? I can mute and unmute from here. Okay, these are simple settings, mute and mute. I can go to audio settings and I can also select the mic. I'm using Yeti Blue mic, or which mic I want to use. I can select like from here. Let's not make it complex. Simply you can see all the mics and speakers available here. Okay, mic, you can use this one. Okay, simple. Next is start video. So you can click here and you can start your own video like this. Hi, all of you. And here you can see there are some options. If I want to start a video, I can see, suppose if I want to do a meeting with not my face, suppose I'm not looking good, say for example, and I want to create my own avatar, I want to show my avatar, I can click here and I can create my own avatar. Okay, can you see here? There are some options. If I click here on plus button, I can choose the skin, suppose skin color is this. Okay, face, so I can choose face type like this. Okay, hair. Okay, so this way you can actually eyelashes. Okay, like this. You can choose your own, you can create your own avatar like this. Okay, so it is fun, right? So let's click on done. Okay, and now can you see this is my avatar? Hello, and it syncs the lips as well. Hello, my name is Tarun Agarwal and this is a Zoom meeting. You're learning how to use Zoom for your business and consultancy. Okay, even it is picking my head movement as well. Okay, so this is avatar, and I can also remove the avatar by clicking on the same button. Yes, I'm back. Okay, it is fun. Just type fun, right? So yes, many times it may happen like you have to choose your avatar. Okay, so you can choose like from here. Another is choose video filter. So you can just see there are some filters available. So these kind of filters you can use. Okay, so it has the filters as well like this during the meeting. But obviously these things does not make sense if you're doing a professional meetings. But yes, these are the options available. Okay, but yeah, so basically even I can use something like this again, a fun. Okay, with mouse edges, right? The cool look. Hi. Okay, and this hat. Hello, and this goggles. Okay, swimming goggles, and these are some stupid things I'm trying. I'm not sure why I'm doing all these things. Let's go ahead. Let's click on none. Okay, no filters. Okay, so no filter. So for business meetings, don't try these things, right? So if I go to video settings, okay, so I can see all other video settings also from here. I can touch up my I can touch up my appearance, which means suppose if I think okay, little pimple here or there, so what I can do, I can click here and I can actually touch up my appearance. So it looks just like I have applied some BB cream. Okay, right? So you can touch up your experience like this. Adjust low light, it is auto, so you must select this. It is by default selected. By default it should be HD, original ratio, fine. Uncheck this mirror. Always display participant's name with their video, so you can select this, so you can now see my name coming up at the bottom. Okay, my name is there at the bottom. Okay, so right, so maximum participant can be displayed in the gallery view, 49 I've selected. Okay, is this clear to all of you? So these are some simple video settings which you can do from here. Simple video settings. Also, there is another important setting which most of the people use is virtual background. Okay, and blur my background. So can you see this background is not blurred right now. This is a photo, and if I click here and if I select blur background is blurred. So blur background is really nice if you don't have a proper studio, and it looks good. Okay, so right now I'm using a blur background, it looks good. Second is you can also use some virtual background. If I click here on virtual background, blur is by default selected. I can also use any of these, like this one, hi, this one, hello, moving image, right, and then again this one, right. So you must have a proper lighting, good lighting. In that case you can use any of these. Okay, filters and then avatars. Is this clear? Background, filters and avatars, and you can download some backgrounds from Google as well, and you can use those backgrounds. Okay, fine, clear? Just type clear to all of you. Clear all of you, right? So once this is done, I'm also going to discuss some more important settings. Okay, that is, this is once you open this meeting like this. Okay, click here, and from here also you can copy the link. If the customer is not the participant is not able to join, if he is asking for the meeting link, direct access to the meeting link, you can just click here, copy the link, and you can give this link to your participant, and they can click there and they can join the meeting. Okay, so you can copy the link from here as well. Clear? So these are some of the basic settings which you need to do. These settings, I will pick your questions just in few minutes. So what I wanted to cover today is, this is how you need to get started, basic settings, how to schedule meetings for future, and then how to host meeting. This is how you need to start a meeting. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to discuss about how to record meeting, how to share your screen, presenter settings. Like if you are a presenter, if you are an admin, you are a host, you are the host of the meeting, then what are the different options available, and how to go live on YouTube and Facebook. All these things we are going to cover tomorrow. But I hope this is good start. Yes or no? This is a good start for all of you, right? It was a good start, right? So now I'm going to pick few questions. Okay, if you have any question, like Ragini is asking this question, settings, ये settings canvas से हो रही है? No, all these settings which I was showing you, all these settings like in video. Okay, if I switch on my video, if I go to avatar, if I go to virtual background, all these are within Zoom itself. But yes, you can add more photos, you can add more images, or you can add a video which can go in the background. You can download from Canva, or Canva also has some cool Zoom backgrounds. You can download from there. Okay, so I'm not doing any settings using Canva. It is only Zoom. Okay, also the avatars, all these things in Zoom itself. Okay, let's try this. Hi. Okay, none. So this avatar is cool thing. You must create your own avatar. Okay, like this, and you can enable this setting. Turn on my avatar when I join a meeting. Okay, by default it is your own video. Clear? Any other question? If you have any question, let me know. If in case you, after watching this entire training in the recording as well, if you have any question, you can put in the comment box below, so that tomorrow I can pick up your questions and I can help you to get started with Zoom. Okay, clear to all of you? So today what we covered how to create your account in Zoom, some of the basic settings which are available in Zoom website, how to schedule a meeting for future. Okay, how to set up the time and all these settings in the meetings. I shared all these things with you. And then also I discussed about, once I gave you a demo about how to use, this is how you need to end the meeting, how to use this app, okay, Zoom app. if you go to here meetings, you can see all your meetings, the current meetings coming up, or the future meetings. This is your personal meeting ID. You can just click here. You can give this link to your participant on WhatsApp or other places. You can share this link. Once they join, you can also click here and you can start the meeting. If you want to start a meeting, you can click here, start the meeting like this. Okay, so these are the basic things I wanted to cover today, and tomorrow I'm going to cover little advanced from today, and then day after tomorrow more advanced settings I'm going to share with you tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Okay, I hope that you are living this experience, right? This is an important tool. Make sure that you learn it. Most of the people, they attend Zoom meetings, but think about how to do your own Zoom meetings. Okay, so how to record it, how to share your screen as a presenter, how to start the meeting, all these things we are going to cover in tomorrow's workshop, day number 2. Okay, clear? So before I close day number 1 today, if in case you have a question, you can put up your question here. But if before I close this meeting today, I just want to tell you very important, which I shared at the starting of the meeting today. That is, if you want to make money on Zoom, okay, you can do it. You can build a very profitable one-to-one meeting funnel using Zoom, which means imagine that you can do a paid consultation. Customer pays you. Suppose you are an astrologer, you are a consultant. So you give a payment link to your customer. They pay. Once they pay, automatically they get a meeting link, which they can book the appointment. They can see your availability, your time. Okay, and then they can once they book the appointment, choosing the time slot, then they automatically receive the link of Zoom meeting link on their email ID automatically, and then finally you do the Zoom meeting. So this is a profitable one-to-one meeting funnel. So I have created a mini course where you will learn how to collect payments through Razorpay and InstaMojo, how to create free Calendly account, how to set your availability in Calendly account, how to integrate Zoom with Calendly, how to redirect customer to book appointment after payment, demo of Calendly mobile app, and how to start your scheduled Zoom meeting, which you are actually learning in this last point you are learning in this workshop itself, but all these things I'm going to cover in this mini course. Okay, so which means there is no need to use any paid tools, no need to create any landing pages, no need to be techie. You can actually learn how to build a profitable one-to-one meeting funnel using Zoom. So this is a mini course. You can grab access instantly. It is value 2,999, but you can get it at just ₹197. It is instant access and in simple English. Okay, so if you want to grab access, you can just click on the link in this video description, or you can check out this one, dnaclub.in/MMO. MMO means make money on, MMO Zoom, make money on Zoom. Click here and then it will take you to the payment link, pay $197 and you will get access to this course. But today, 17th of October, I'm going to actually launch this course on 19th of October. So you can pay and you can, on 19th of October, you will get the access. Is this clear? 19th of October. Got it? If you're watching this later on, so after 19th, you can just pay for it and you will get instant access. Okay, only ₹197. It is very, very basic skill, very important skill, right? Seema is asking, any discount on Zoom subscription? So yes, there is a discount. I think if you create a new account on Zoom, what I've observed is, if you create a new account on Zoom using your mobile app, okay, suppose now I created a Zoom account using mobile app, okay, just create a new account, and once you go into your mobile app, and if you go to more, okay, and if you see your email ID at the top, click here, and if you scroll down, you can see manage subscription. So in my case, I'm using a paid account, hence it is showing me manage subscription. In your case, it will show add subscription like this. Okay, can you see current plan is Zoom One Pro? So if I click here on billing period, just see billing period, it is showing as monthly. So can you see it? For me, it is showing ₹449 per month, monthly. So for me, it is $449 per month. So I got this offer when I created a new account in Zoom. So basically, though Zoom shows on their website, they show it is ₹1,300 per month without GST. But if you create a new account, just try this out. New account on Zoom, open Zoom mobile app. After creating a new account, open Zoom mobile app and then just see the license. Buy the license. I hope you will get a discount from there. Okay. So only for the new users, I see that only for you new users, Zoom is giving this offer. Okay. Okay. Great. Thank you. Mubashir is here saying thank you. Thank you to all of you for attending it. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Don't miss this and check out the links in this video description. Okay. See you. Bye. And also you can share this video training to other people in your team as well. It is so important. Everybody should learn this skill, right? See you. Bye.